Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's welcome this little guy to the channel, Andrew. He is 8 weeks old today and he has hiccups right now. He's the cutest thing and the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm just gonna put him down because he should be napping right now, but you know how that goes. I want to get back to vlogging, so that's why we're starting here. Sorry for the hiccups again. I had a little video in mind. I have been writing things down on my notes here about postpartum. I have a bunch of different things that I wanted to talk about, so definitely comment down below if you have gone through something like the things that I'm gonna mention in this video to help other moms out, especially first-time moms. And I also was gonna say like younger girls, especially those women that don't have like anybody around them that has been pregnant recently, or that they don't have anybody to talk to. I have a lot of people to talk to, thank the Lord, like my cousins, my sister, my mom, my aunts, people from church, you know, that I can go to. But you know, I know some people don't, so I think this video will be helpful, especially what to expect, because a lot of these things I did not expect, and I'll explain them in this video. Let's get started. So one of the first things that I wrote down was when he was 2 to 3 weeks old, his newborn clothes were already not fitting him. I say this to say that definitely I've heard this a lot when I was researching on newborn babies and the newborn phase and all that stuff. And most women said don't invest in a lot of newborn clothes. That is a real thing. Unless the baby is born like prematurely, you're not gonna need a lot of newborn clothes. He started using 0 to 3 months at like when he was already 2 weeks to 3 weeks old. I'm not gonna say all the clothes that are 0 to 3 months fit him perfectly. They don't, but most of them did. Lengthwise, they were all perfect. It was just maybe like a little baggy around the hips or the waist, but that's fine. If you're a new mom or about to be a mom, just buy like four newborn onesies and then that's it. Don't go crazy buying newborn clothes and or 0 to 3 months clothes either, because that's another thing. He's what, 8 weeks today? The 0 to 3 month clothing are already like snug on him, a lot of them, because remember, you know, clothes have different fabrics and stuff. So I've noticed that some fabrics are already super tight, and I've had to take those out of his dresser here and put them away because they don't fit him anymore. Another thing that I don't think I have written down here, but it's about clothes as well, is the 2-piece outfits. You're not gonna put them on. I have a couple of outfits that were given to me because I didn't get them. I already knew this, but definitely like going through the process, he is not wearing those 2-piece outfits. I brought one out of the closet because I was like, oh, maybe this 2-piece, but then I'm thinking, no, because if I have to change him, I have to take out the pants and I have to take out the little sleeper under that you would have to put under the sweater. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I wrote down, I really don't reach for bibs at all, but he has a bib on right now because he's been drooling more lately. So this morning I just put this, or when I changed him, we bathed him and changed him, and he has this one on. You can't really tell on camera, but it's like a diagonal one, and these ones definitely he does not wear. Again, I don't really put bibs on him, but the diagonal ones, don't even buy them. You're not gonna reach for them that much. What I do reach for a lot is the muslin cloths, the ones that are like bib sizes, because you have like bigger muslin blankets and then you have muslin cloths, and those are the ones that I reach for. They're really soft, they're really nice. I could link them in the description box below. We got them from Amazon. Oh, another thing that comes to mind is he's only thrown up 3 times in his whole life, so I think that's a really good thing. I think it's a breast milk doing that. I love it. I hope he doesn't start throwing up after I say this. And funny story, the first time that he ever threw up was on his grandfather who came to visit him from Texas. So that was pretty like, what are you doing? Why would you throw up on your grandfather? Another thing that I wrote is my back pain is in pain at 1 month postpartum. I am 2 months postpartum now, and it has gone down a little bit. I started working out at home. I have 2 15-pound dumbbells that I started to use here at home, and I researched a little bit about what I could do for the pain, and it was definitely working out. One of the main things that everybody said is like work out and, you know, work out your back so it could get stronger, work out your abs. So if you're dealing with that now, or just prepare yourself for the future as well while you're pregnant, definitely work out while you're pregnant. I think it helps. And if you don't have to get the epidural, don't get it. I'll tell you more about the epidural process. But if you don't have to get it, if you could take that pain, I think you should. And I'll explain why in that video. He's looking at me. But my back pain was very, very rough in the first month. I couldn't even, like, when I was dressing him on the bed, I'd have to basically kneel in order to, like, be able to do it, because I could not bend over like this because I was in so much pain. And but again, it's getting better, and the doctor did say it's gonna you're gonna fully recover from it. Although a lot of women say that you don't, that you always feel that pain and that it comes back all the time. And so I'm really scared about that, because it's just not cool to be in pain all the time. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it better. But yeah, I'm praying that that definitely goes away. Oh, I said I started walking on the treadmill at 25 days postpartum, only 20 minutes. And I did this a couple of times before I got the dumbbells. But when I did do it, my back was in so much pain. But again, starting slow. If you're postpartum right now or about to be postpartum, start slow and definitely work your way up to doing more. Another thing I wrote is I am still at 174 pounds at 8 weeks postpartum. And this one, let's talk about it, because I heard that when you breastfeed, you lose all your weight right away. And I thought I was gonna be like back to like my 147 that I was before pregnancy weight at like a couple of weeks after, you know, after giving birth. That's not what happens. Like I said, I'm still 174. I got up to 194 with the baby, but I guess I lost 20 pounds of water weight and baby weight, obviously. But I'm still 174. And let me tell you, it seems like it's gonna be very hard to lose it. Some may say like, oh, why are you worried about your weight or whatever? But guys, I've never been this weight, and it just doesn't feel natural. And I want to be back to my weight, and I also want to be healthier. It's definitely hard because I'm not used to like being on diets. I've tried dieting before, it just doesn't work out for me. I like working out when I am in the mood to work out, but for everything in life, everything that you want, if you want to, you know, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be fit, if you want to be successful, you have got to show up for yourself every single day. And I think that's one of the things that I'm like battling in my mind, and we'll talk about it more, you know, in other videos. But right now, yeah, that's one of the things that I am battling with, is the weight. So prepare yourself if you're, you know, about to give birth or are postpartum and you're waiting for that, you know, to snatch back or snap back right away. It's not gonna happen. Well, it didn't happen for me. It could happen for you, because it has happened for other women, I heard, but it's not happening for me. So yeah, just be prepared for that, you know, and don't beat yourself up, because it's all right. It's all right. And just do whatever you can to meet your goals, like whatever you want. Just do whatever you can and what you can control. Another thing is I cry for little things the first 3 weeks. I remember just watching TV and crying, holding the baby and crying, like looking at my husband, and I would cry. Like, it was one of those things that they do say it's postpartum blues. That it's not depression, it's just postpartum blues. And I think I definitely got that. I would just cry, and then I would cry it out, and I will be fine. So don't worry, if you're there, it'll go away, hopefully, for you too. Some of my friends have said that, and family members have said that the depression actually hits later, you know, after the baby's born, like 8 months later or 9 months. So I'm not looking forward to that, and I hope it doesn't happen, and I'm praying it doesn't. And again, staying active definitely helps a lot with your mental health. Just working out, I guess, is like the hack to life, I think. I said I do not miss being pregnant. I don't, especially that acid reflux. I don't miss it. OMG, that was the worst thing ever. I would stay up and, you know, all night, just like with that feeling of like that I was about to puke, and it's just not the best feeling. I like to sleep. I like my sleep, although I'm not sleeping that much these days, obviously, but I at least could lay down and feel comfortable on the bed. But I couldn't when I was pregnant, and that happens to all of us, which is fine. But I'm just so thankful that it's like the last couple of weeks, I'm so thankful that it's like over, you know. I did like being pregnant at the beginning. I liked being pregnant. I'm not gonna say I didn't like being pregnant, but I was just excited to be over that phase and then coming to this new phase, which is also hard. And like, again, I'm not sleeping well and all those things, but yeah, I don't miss being pregnant. So then, yeah, heartburn went away as soon as I gave birth. I never felt heartburn again, which was one of the best things ever. 2 more minutes, buddy. And then I said it again. I said I thought I was going to drop my weight to where I was before pregnancy because I've always been skinny. But yeah, that didn't happen, and it's okay. We're working on it, and I'll let you guys know as well how that goes for me in the vlogs. And I guess I can tell you what I'm doing is just, you know, again, working out 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes. Some days, like I said, I do skip. And then trying to eat a lot of protein. So if you're gonna breastfeed, you are going to be hungry all the time. That's one of the things that a lot of people mentioned, and it's so true. I am hungry. I could eat a cow, especially at night. And sometimes you don't have the best options. I mean, if you guys see this on his head, it's just like dry skin. It's very, very dry, and we are working on it. We're gonna get some Vaseline today to see if that works. But anyways, that's another topic for another day. I was just gonna mention it because he probably looks a little weird on camera. And then, oh, the last thing that I'll mention, and I hope this video is not too long, or, you know, it's not all over the place. Well, I think it is all over the place. You have to select a shower over sleep, eating over showering, working out over sleeping, cleaning the house over cooking. Like, you have to just be very selective. You either want to sleep or you want to cook. You want to cook or you want to take a shower. You want to take a shower or you want to eat. You want to eat, or, you know. So prepare yourself for that. What I do is I make sure that I am fed, because when I am not fed, that's when I start like getting really stressed out and just not being my best self. And it's normal. I just want you to know that it's normal. But if we could do things to not be like that, then let's do it, right? What I do is, so during the day when he's napping, right, I try to be like, okay, he's probably gonna nap for about 2 to 3 hours. I am going to make sure that within that hour I can, or those hours, I can relax, you know, maybe watch a movie or, you know, like a show or something to get like my mind off just the baby and the process. And then I'm like, okay, then I have like an hour. So I have to eat. If I have to shower, I have to shower. I have to get ready. And if I need to clean up the kitchen, I'll clean up the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do all those things before he wakes up, because when he wakes up, I have to feed him. By the way, I'm actually just breastfeeding at the moment. So you have to be on 24/7 basically, which is fine. But you have to plan a little bit, because it's like, if he wakes up and I did not eat, I am gonna be so annoyed, because now I have to feed him and it's gonna take an hour. I have to change his diaper, you know, and I'm not gonna be in a good mood. So I've noticed that. So I try to, you know, just anticipate my needs before his needs. I think those are the things that I wrote for these last 8 weeks. I'm sure that more things are gonna come up, and I'm gonna share those with you guys as they come up. But for right now, that's everything. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope that, you know, your pregnancy, if you are pregnant, is going very well. I'm gonna talk about my pregnancy and my labor and delivery story in that other video, but for now, yeah. And then if you are postpartum, just, you know, if you just gave birth this week, this past couple of days, just be sure that it'll pass. Like, all these little things that are happening, you know, they will pass. I really hope that you have a lot of support, because that's important too. I had a lot of support, still, of course, a lot of support from my husband, from my mom, praying for you guys. And he's staring at me. I wish you could see it. Can you see? Are you staring? Are you about to go to sleep? Yeah, you're about to go to sleep. And we're about to leave, so you're gonna sleep in the car. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to see my postpartum journey and my journey as a new mom and a wife and a homemaker and all those things. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye. Bye bye.